Dublin captain Sinead Aherne, we're here in Croke Park for the launch of the All-Ireland Series. How are the preparations going ahead of this weekend's game against Waterford?
Yeah, good. Obviously, I suppose the first game up against Westmeath, straight into the final, is probably coming into things a little bit cold in terms of your first game. But no, look, we've had a good 2 weeks training behind us. Hopefully, by the time we hit Waterford, and looking forward to the game.
The Leinster final, unfortunately for yourself, you had to go off injured fairly early on. A, how is the injury, and B, what was that like for you to have to sit on the sideline and watch the action unfold?
Yeah, look, disappointing to pick up a knock, I suppose. But look, these things happen, and it's not too bad, and I'm going to be back in a couple of weeks. So it was the girls had to stick at it. It was a tough close game with Westmeath, as it always is. They were really competitive in that game and really in their faces. So look, we just had to stay patient, and the girls managed to pull away on the scoreboard at the end. But most importantly, just to get the win.
As you say, it was a tough competitive game. Exactly what Dublin needed after the long layoff after the league, just before you head into the group stages of the All Ireland.
Yeah, and the games, I suppose, just come really close together at this stage. So it's really just trying to pick up some momentum, I suppose, from training over the last couple of weeks, bring it into Waterford, and hopefully hit the ground running for that one, and play well, get some, get a really competitive, match from Waterford, a big test. So we're looking forward to that, and just to see where we're at.
Yeah, you got a test from Waterford 2 years ago down in Nolan Park. It wasn't an easy game. And look, they've been doing well themselves in Munster. They put it up to Cork there a couple of weeks ago as well, so expecting another tight game on Saturday.
Yeah, absolutely. That game they played a couple of years ago against them was as you say, was a tight match, and it was just no more than the last day, just being patient against them. They were very close with Cork in their first half, and they just kind of pulled away from them in the second half. So we know they've got players that can hurt us, and quality players, and they're very well set up. So it's just about, I suppose, just trying to take some of that momentum from training the last couple of weeks, and put a few pieces together, and hopefully be able to just stay patient and find some gaps.
This time of the year, does the mindset change a little bit, because you're now sort of entering almost knockout competition at this stage?
Yeah, look, I suppose you're building up to this for so long, and then all of a sudden it's there, it's upon you, and you don't really have time to think about it too much. So it's more, I suppose, playing on instinct at that stage, and that's really what you're going after. It's just trying to make sure that all the learnings are kind of consolidating, and it's just all kind of in the back of the mind, and you're able to just kind of play football with a bit of freedom, and trust that the work has been done on the stuff in the background, and just I suppose finding some form.
The Leinster final itself, what elements of the game did, most pleased you from your teammates?
Look, I think there was probably Westmeath defensively enough in the first half, and it was into a win. So we were very slow to get going. It took us 15 minutes to get a score on the board. So it was pleasing to see, I suppose, the likes of Roy coming in, doing really well, getting a couple of goals for points for us. Jennifer Doan and Nick Everton. So girls that came in got experience under the belts, and showed up, put their hands up on the day, and were very much there for the fight. So you had experience players as well, like Sinead Aherne back that took play with Holland, and put out a great game. So you had players that were showing a bit of form that leadership, and just managed to pull us through the game, and wasn't always pretty at times, but if you come out of there with a score that's I think there's 12 in it at the end, and flattered us certainly, but if we can do that and build some momentum off that, then we have to be happy with that.
And you have a few players missing from last year who've gone travelling, or Siobhan Clean's got injured for the season. They lost yourself. Lindsay Davey wasn't available on the day. Carla Rowe wasn't available on the day. So it was great to see the performance from these young players that when they were thrown in. It didn't seem to faze them at all.
No, and Rachel Ruddy coming off coming in for her as well was great. So there's players, and particularly when you go through patches where I suppose the games aren't as plentiful, you have to rely on your squad to be able to lift the intensity to that kind of match level, so that when you are coming out, you can very quickly get up to the pace of it. So I think the importance of the squad for us in terms of getting a push from the girls that are trying to get into the 15, trying to get into the 20 on the day, and stay in the squad and be competitive is really important. So it's been good to see them really put their hands up over the last few weeks.
Yeah, it is all about that competition. You know, the squad, it's a strong squad, even though you've lost some of those players that I mentioned. It is a strong squad, and it's great to see, you know, the talent is coming through from the underage.
Yeah, I suppose the last couple of years we've taken in a few girls off the minors and probably just for the summer in terms of training plan. And you can see, like, so let's say last year, Kiva O'Connor, Kate Sullivan, would have been a couple of those players who were in with us, you know, full time this year. Actually, Kate picked up a knock, so she hasn't been available. But you know, Kiva came in the last day and made a difference when she came on. So it is built for the future. It's trying to bring those players in gradually and kind of introduce them and keep them a bit of taste for the action and go over the years.
The games are going to come thick and fast now. There's not going to be much of a gap between them. So again, it's going to be a big change from what you've had just before, where you had a big gap, one game. Now they're going to come thick and fast. How do you prepare to change from sort of one thing to the other?
Yeah, it's difficult. I suppose we put a lot of trust in management in terms of how to prepare for us. And obviously they have to manage that in terms of they go back to the clubs for a few weeks after the league, and that's good, I suppose, for match practice. But it's a different step. It's a different step when you come back to county, and I think we weren't probably at the pitch that we needed to be at for Westmeath, but I think very quickly we'll be hoping to come back up to that, and it's just nearly trying to get the first day nerves out of the way and build momentum of that. And when you do have games coming very fast, actually you tend to hone your match sharpness, your precision a lot more. So to think a lot quicker on your feet maybe. So I think we're happy with where we're at, and just sort of trust that hopefully we've got the balance right between training and match prep.
And the last couple of years, it's been the whole championship for Dublin has been on the road. You have a home fixture against Monaghan and Parnell Park. It's nice to have a home fixture in the championship.
Yeah, it's nice. I think the home and away aspect was something that I think was kind of spoken about in terms of last year's championship was a possibility. And obviously, when fixtures are being televised, it's not always possible to do that. But where it is, I think